Oh boy, we are back playing Blueprints today. It's been a couple of days since we played it last, but I am itching and raring to go. But before we do, I just wanted to show off what my team in Pokemon XD Gale Darkness is looking like. This is what it's looking like right now. Got Swalot, 27, Makuhita, Shadow, Voltorb Shadow, Umbreon, Numble, Teddiursa. And I think I might keep this for a little while. I can't imagine that much coming in to replace Swalot or Teddiursa or Voltorb. These three are for sure staying. Numble, Umbreon, Makuhita. Oh, it's playable. We can play with it. Cool. We still have to find the shrine with the new cursed coffers in there. We have to try room 8 again. That's all we can do. I'm not going to be discouraged by my failed attempt, but we're going to just try it again. Maybe a few more times. Keep throwing things at the wall and see what sticks. It's day 69! Awesome. I mean, nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to screw that up. I meant nice. Yeah, one job, Sam. I'm just going to crack open my LaCroix. I have to keep my Banner of the King in mind. I keep forgetting about it until about a third of the way through the mansion. So let's try and be mindful of it, I suppose. I wish we could start off the day with some dye. Or like some day 69! Nice! But like, I'm sorry. I was distracted by the meme that is 69. Microchip. Allowance. And mail. I like all of those things. It's a shame there was no die. I would have loved a die. But we'll take an amateur lockpicking kit as well as a coupon book. I'm just going to throw the mailroom down. Straight up. I won't go in there. Hi, Dovecut. Actually, hold on. I'm going to clear something up really quick. I want to look up the pronunciation of that middle one right now.
Dovecote.
Say that again?
Dovecote.
Dovecote. Deal. We will go with the secret passage. And we will not go in it yet. And we'll put the den down, sure. Okay, I was hoping maybe for some die action. Did not appear to get any die action. Guys, we have 69 steps on day 69. We are living the dream. We are living the dream right now. Okay, let's go outside. Ah, there's the shrine. There's what I want to see. I wanted to look at whatever that thing was, so I'm doing it. That's not it, is it? I think it is. Something tells you it should stay that way. The trunk is locked. I'm using a key. The key does not fit that lock. Let's go for 17. Blessing of the Dancer. I moved my face. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans, and it lasts for 4 days. That sounds like that could be useful. Need a very particular key, eh? Not too sure which key that could be. Okay, Banner of the King. We are going to go for... Oh, I don't know. Tai-Tai's playing Pokemon Pokopia. I could choose black. That's an interesting choice to see. I'm going to choose black just to see what it looks like to choose Black Prince. Oh boy, which way do I want to go first? Let's go this way first. Interesting. Okay, bunk rooms is definitely not the choice. We're gonna go with... I wanted music room as an interesting choice. But we're gonna go funeral parlor. And we will leave that alone. We'll pick up this key. A rather curious wind-up key. Oh, there's a laboratory. Chapel. I wouldn't mind putting the chapel down right there. We'll do the dining room. So we can grab our lunch. Ooh, a free gem. It's nice to see. There's the treasure trove. I'm happy to slap the treasure trove down. That should give us 10, right? Because based on what it was before. Yes. So okay, yeah. There's a box here. I could probably use a key to unlock it. Is it the same thing inside is my question. I'm gonna have to check. That's not the same thing. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. Is this a white box? I think it is. Interesting. We're slowly learning information at the cost of keys. We will put down that spare bedroom. Is that a lucky rabbit's foot? Yep. Excellent. We will do the workshop. I, 'cause, 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 ' broken lever. I don't think I have anything that can go together. Possibly. Lockpick kit for the win. We will put the veranda down. Funny to find the sledgehammer. Oh, I meant to use the lockpick kit. Whoops. Oh no. Well, it looks like it's a dead end anyway. We'll not make it the break room. We'll just make it a nook, because I don't want to come back here to do the break room. There's the foundation. Free gem. We are in a situation that the secret passage can only solve. Secret passage, please save us today, for we need to keep this run alive. What's it go for? Cloister of Verna we don't want to see, because that usually costs 2. And we only have 1 gem. Could do a normal hallway. We could go for like a red room and hope we get like a gymnasium. Oh, that's risky. But I kind of like it. Let's go for it. Red Rover. Well, the weight room is the last thing I wanted to see. And we don't want to choose lavatory. So we will go aquarium. Hello, compass. How are you doing? I'm gonna leave you right there. Well, Bador's facing the right way, thankfully. Oh boy. And we'll open this door here in the aquarium as well. We have to be very careful with what we choose here. Corridor might be considered a waste because it's very early on. Security is facing 2 different directions, but we don't need both directions right now. We only need... because we have the boudoir. Excuse me, my throat. I feel like security would be a waste. Simply because that T formation, we don't need it right there. If the boudoir was not there, then maybe. But we're going to go pantry. And then... clear out my throat. We don't have the lab experiment up, and we're not necessarily hurting for steps. So I probably will leave these boudoir apples right where they are. Take the gem out of the boudoir is safe. Move on. Tunnel is interesting, actually. That's just an easy way just to get up to the foundation nice and quick, and it would get the tunnel out of the draft. Yeah, honestly, that's not too bad. We'll do it. This will not count as a tunnel episode in the title because a tunnel of that magnitude would require a minimum of at least 4 squares. I think that's a fair thing. We can discuss specifics later about what constitutes as a tunnel episode or tunnel part to this series, but for now, 2 is just... this is a tool. This is a utility tunnel that we're utilizing right now. Getting to the foundation. Okay, we would very much like a code check at some point. Now this is a great use of security. We will probably put the hallway down though because it doesn't cost gems. And we only have 2 gems, so yeah, we'll just use the hallway. And we'll pop open this door. The lockpick kit has been very good to us. I say that and it fails. The throne room, which I don't have enough for. I don't mind chapel or gymnasium, honestly. I might choose gymnasium because the gymnasium, I notice, has a good chance of like running shoes. Sometimes I see car keys on the bench, but we don't want to see. I don't think we can get garage anymore. Not this high. But we will we'll do gymnasium. Okay, so here's what I gotta consider. I gotta consider going back to that pantry, probably. Or I could just take my 1 key and go for one of these doors and hope that the code check is like right here, like to the left, right now. That would be excellent. Unfortunately, we do not have any items in the gymnasium. Cringe. Well, if I had to take something out of this, I think Terrace would be very good, actually. Considering we don't have the frickin' shovel, jackhammer. Commissary might be good too, because we might be able to buy running shoes in there. Solarium, I don't care either way for. Solarium really does become pointless too after a point, which is a flaw in its design in a strange way, but you can make more unusual rare rooms appear when you otherwise wouldn't want them to appear. So you mean, I don't mean to slap talk it. Anyway, I've been babbling. I'm gonna go with the terrace because I think it might. If we come across like a cloister of Rina and we gotta put that down, we're gonna be thankful that we put the terrace down. Well, there's. We'll put the break room down. And then hopefully we'll never have to enter the gymnasium again. Yeah. Anyway, you guys ready for some math? Do you like jazz math? Jazz meth. You gotta pay the troll toll. Again, inside the boys, but it's jazz meth and jazz math. It's jazz math. It's like a Bo Burnham song. Anyway. 4 squared is 16. Right? Right. What the hell am I looking at right now? What is that? Okay. I think I know what it is. Hold on. There's an order to operations, though. I don't understand whether it's... I guess we're about to find out. So 3. Rounded to the nearest 10th is that'd be 1? Is the answer 1? It's not. Oh, it's squared, not reversed. Hold on. I can't. I'm sorry. 3, 1. Squared is 1. Okay, hold on. 3, 9. Rounded. So is it center first, and then you make your way from the center out? If so, the answer is 10. You start from the center. What am I looking at? Okay. I think I know what I'm looking at. 6. Rounded to the nearest 10th power is 10. Squared is 100. Divided by 10 is 10. Oh, this is getting trippy. 20 minus 19 is 1. Squared is 1. Squared is 1. Is the answer 1? It is. Oh boy, a secret garden key. Nice. We'll take that. Well, doesn't really matter where I go after this. I just can go down here. We're going to grab the key right here. And we will... Hello, throne room again. Hello, bunk room and bedroom. I'm going to need to spin that bedroom to stay alive. In a way. Yep. Going for a spin. A sleep mask. No idea how I want to play this. Maybe I'll just do this and then step in. Yep, there we go. Hey. The pantry we want to go to is right below us. We're in a strange situation, we are. Mechanarium, we only have one geared room, so we'll not choose that. I might be fine with choosing classroom and coming back as a Hail Mary. I'm thinking of going back and doing the pantry right now. Yeah, we'll put the classroom down. Is there any gems on any of those desks? No, I see the apple. Does not look like anybody was cool today and brought a gem to class. Boo. Okay, this is a very interesting day, but we're going to try and make it work. We haven't seen the code check once. Which is very unfortunate to our game. Oh, we got 5 for entering the door of the sleep mask, and we got 5 for entering the aquarium. Nice. We would get 5 if we went back to the workshop, where the spare bedroom hallway is. Let's see what we got here. A throne room. I didn't think the throne room would be able to be placed so willy-nilly. But here we are. Oh, no. I'm screwed, actually. Oh, no. Well, we're going to choose the wine cellar. Because if we had gems, we wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, boy. Day 69 might be one hell of a dud of a day. We're going to take the compass because it might help us not get screwed over. We're going to go back to the classroom. We'll leave those apples still. You never know. Can I spin that globe? No, it's just I think it's just a ball. Yeah. Well, Cloister of Rinna, I am happy to see you. We can redraw. But we might do the Cloister of Rinna anyway. Okay, let's go this way. Can we use the secret garden key right here? And that should work for the bonus of that. Yep, you feel a little luckier. Nice. That works for the secret garden key. I'm not necessarily going for antechamber today, but I'm pulling the lever anyway. I'm not going for the other lever right now. I don't think it's necessary. Not what I'm doing at this run. Let's go down. Happy to see you, conference room. We'll go conference room and hope we get drawing room again in the next draft. Dang it. Okay, well. Kennel's still good. We are filling this out. East Wing Hall it is. This run is very strange, but we're making it work. You know what? We're gonna throw down the lavatory. Don't draft the lavatory every day. In fact, we're gonna use the lavatory as a break room of sorts. I'm gonna take a small break. Feel free to chill here with me in the lavatory. Build up our time for the lavatory. Specifically, for the library time in the records. Anyway, give me 1 second. Listen to the smooth jazz while we're just sitting in the lavatory. And I'll be right back. hope you guys enjoyed your time in the lavatory as much as I did. I've also returned with cauliflower pizza. Okay, East Wing Hall. Between these two, I think I would prefer probably the laboratory. Reach bedroom you dropped after your second. We have to do a letter delivered to the mailroom. We will do for each bedroom you dropped after your second, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. We'll take that battery pack. Definitely not the library. To be honest, I could probably just throw down the dark room. It's another room for funeral parlor. I don't think it's worth it to go in there at all. Well, unfortunately, we cannot get anything with the code check in that direction. Shits and giggles, I'm just going to check this door really quick. We'll throw the corridor down. That's a good late game place to put it down. And then while I'm in here, we'll open this door. We could do the nursery, just so it can count towards our thing that we need to do. Because we gotta go down to the mailroom. Yeah, we can finally read a letter. That's awesome. At least we'll have that this playthrough. Okay, so now we, this is where things get a little tricky. I'm going to go down and do some things. And hope that we can get away with it. With as little of steps as we have. Do I want to just go through the foundation? Does that equate? Not really. It does not seem to equate less steps per se. Okay, first of all, mailroom. Check that letter. Is this the letter? Oh, shit. Oh. Are all of these letters down here the letters that have been sent to me all this time? And they just stay here? If so, that's funny that all of these letters are the ones that I've been delivering to myself. You hid one in the lens of the telescope of the observatory? What? Should find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. I see. I can't help but notice that a lot of these letters have, like, I see like SKR 789 down by the stamp. Is that like a cipher? Some of these letters say 9 arrow 3 arrow. It's interesting. Anyway, we're gonna go and run back to the workshop. Oh, actually, we can also do the funeral parlor really quick. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. So true, true, false. Wait. No, how could that be false? Because that would mean the gems are in that box. So therefore, the gems can't be in that box. The gems are not in this box. So let's say this one is false. And then... oh no. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. I'm almost tempted to say it's the black box in this scenario. So let's say the gems are in this box right here. The white box is true. This is false. This would be false as well. And this would be true. Because I can't imagine a scenario where the gems are in this box and that's true and that can't be. And then this one, the gems are not in this box. Let's say that's false and they are in there. That means that this one, the gems are in this box, would have to be false. So that would be two false boxes right there. And then the white box is true. That would also be default false. So I think the only situation where the gems work is if they're in this box. Because logically they can't be in these boxes for the two true, two false to be a thing. Do I want to take the risk, man? Dinner's not even ready yet. I just wasted a step. God damn it. I could play this game of chance and I can think about it for the next couple of minutes. We're going to do something at the workshop. We're going to do sledgehammer, battery pack, and broken lever. Assembling the power hammer. Someone gave me some advice, some spoiler-free advice that I'm going to do because they recommended to just do it, and it's just good to know that it's there. So I'm going to go down to where they say it is and just see if it's there. I'll take that apple. I'll be back up to the funeral parlor here in a second as soon as I see what's up with this. I want to say that I know what this is connected to in a way, but also I don't know what it's connected to actually. But maybe I could figure it out with the context clues in what it's presented. Yep. Castle? Castle. My favorite crime TV show that's like Bones, like the Criminal Minds. I like Castle. Castle's my preferred. Shameless. I'll watch that TV junk. I love that show. But anyway, in relevance to Blueprints, if it's in reference to chess, like castling is like the move where you swap the king and like the castle, and they swap their places. Like the rook comes to the king, and the king swaps by one spot. That's my first thought. I'm not too sure what it is, if it is relevant to this at all. Looks like I have a cipher to solve. I feel like I've seen CAT already in the kennel. I don't know what that means. Like I remember the cat climbing up on the block CA space T. I look at that almost every time I go in the kennel. Anyway, I would love to think about this more, just not when I have the spooky music behind me in the dead of night. Like that tune does really set me off in like an eerie kind of way, like it offsets me. Where like if I'm alone at night. Which thankfully I have a cat, so I'm never alone. But if I did not have a cat, I would freak out when listening to music like that, because that's the kind of brain I have. Susceptible to environmental psychological change with music. Just sometimes it just makes your brain snap. Anyway. Now that we have done that, we're going to risk it all for no good reason at the funeral parlor right now. I have mulled it over, and I'm happy with just giving it a go. Yes. You. I was right. That feels good. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I see the path. This day is essentially done because we don't have many other steps to work with, unfortunately, which is fine. We got a good fair bit done. Day 69 is a little like nugget, like a little golden nugget of tiny little things that happened today. Today, the things that happened on day 69 might be very important and might ring out through the rest of this playthrough like a big giant gong bell. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel good about it. I just don't. Not when I have to go all the way back to corridor with as little steps as I do. Like, some people might look at the numbers right now and be like, oh, you don't have to quit, Sam. You can keep going. You can do like 1 or 2 more rooms. You might be right. Let me get to this point right here. This hallway. Let me do some math. Yeah, we have some like 1 or 2 rooms worth of fuckery. We can like we can just mess around for a second in the corridor. It's already unlocked. Coin. Commissary. Freezer's interesting too. We'll do commissary because it doesn't dead end us and it might have an item that could save us. The dining room is way down yonder. I don't think we're gonna get down there. Interesting, I guess. We nothing we need to buy immediately. Like I was hoping for more like running shoes or something. I was hoping for that. Oh. Okay, so coat check right now is not the play. We're going to go drawing room. And we're going to try and get coat check again. Probably won't happen. But we try. Well, there goes our last key. Interesting. We're going to redraw. We'll do the chapel. Oh, that's from my main man, JC. Thank goodness. I'm gonna go for the music room in the hopes that one of the major keys could be the key to the shrine. Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good thing to put my money on. Prism key. If you lock a door with the prism key in a green room, you'll draw 4 plans of that same color. And a regular key is definitely nice in my current situation. Hello, antechamber. We will buy some bananas. Thank you, coupon book. And a key. You know what? We might just do the observatory so I can get whatever the secret is off of the lens. It's basically suggesting I need to get up there. But how does one get up there? Let me check out the consolation really quick. We've dead-ended now, so it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, we'll, Can we turn this thing right now? I see. I definitely want to say it feels like I should climb up there somehow. Oh, wait. Not that simple. Okay, I see. That's a puzzle in and of itself. To just getting the thing to show me its face. It definitely looks like I should be able to just walk up there somehow. Golly, I don't know how and when that's gonna happen. We're gathering information on day 69. Day 69 is a day of many magical wonders of information. And just like that, I think we are basically done. In the end, we did not get the jackhammer at all, but that did not stop us from doing the things that we wanted to do. Now we have learned that in order to get into the shrine coffer, we need a specific key of some kind. I just want to take a second to admire day 69 one last time. Resume day 69, or do I want to call it a day? Most people don't get the opportunity to freeze frame day 69 like this in a moment that you can freeze forever. I guess we gotta do it. I miss her already. Garden Cathedral. That's fair with the shrine, the funeral parlor, and the chapel. Well, anyway, thanks you for joining me on today's part with the blueprints, guys. As short as these parts are, I'm happy with whatever progress we make, as little as it may be. And with that, we will see you guys next time, and have a good night.